Hello, my name is Paola Castillo Santiago. I am a graduate from Eastern Iowa Community College in Muscatine, and this is my story. Well, when I graduated high school, I was 17. I didn't really knew what I was going for. I had a vision of what I wanted, but I didn't want to go straight to a big university because I come from a small town. I'm a first-generation student, so I was like, maybe MCC is the right fit for me because it's small, and then it will be give me that university vibes without being too big and getting overwhelmed until I get used to it. I really loved John DeVee's story, where he was from, where he graduated, and all of the professors do that, but I don't know, I feel like I kind of connected to his story a little bit, especially since I'm from Puerto Rico, so I'm not from the United States technically. I also liked how he was really involved with the students, and he made sure and did everything possible to make sure you get the class, and he was really easygoing and really understandable. So I was a really introvert person. I didn't like talking to people, and becoming LULAC president kind of made me change that because I had to talk in state meetings, I had to talk to people, get people involved, and in the other clubs as well, especially because we did a lot of volunteering stuff, so I had to talk to people, and that made me more easygoing, I guess. And then from there, I just found a passion, and I was like, you know what, I want to make more friends. And it's easier once you have a club because you kind of see each other more often, and that's how you become. I felt really welcome, especially seeing a lot of people that look just like me. I know I look like a white person, but obviously not everyone speaks the same language as you, especially since Spanish was my first language. Just connecting in LULAC and seeing that other people had similar stories and speak the same language as me, he helped me understand that I wasn't alone in this story, and people also went through what I was going through.
My name is Jennifer Solis. I am a graduate from Eastern Iowa Community College in Muscatine, and this is my story. Funny story, MCC wasn't my first choice. I had always been set on being different from my siblings. Every one of my siblings came to MCC, and I was like, no, I'm gonna be different, and I'm gonna go straight to university. And probably around March of my senior year, I got scared and was like, I'm not ready. A university is too big. And that is when my advisor was like, MCC is great for you. I know you'll fit just right in. And so I applied for my scholarships, came to register in, and in May, I came for my orientation, and I've been here ever since. I'm involved in a lot of clubs, so being able to live on campus, a 1-minute walk from the campus, it's great because I'm able to, participate, be able to come to the events, and really get to know my peers more. So when I decided to come to MCC, my parents were ecstatic because it's close to home. So my mom especially, I'm the baby of the family, so she was excited for me to be so close to home. She wasn't excited for me to move out, but when she saw how safe the dorms were and how close it was to campus, and she knows I like to be involved, so she's like, you'll fit right in, everything's gonna be fine, and they've liked it ever since. Being involved really motivated me. I was part of student ambassadors for my 2 years here, part of Student Leadership Club, Young Democrats, Silver and Blue. I was president of Phi Theta Kappa. I was treasurer my first year of LULAC, and I'm the co-vice president for LULAC this year. My plans after MCC are to go to the University of Iowa to major in criminology, justice, and law. Coming in as a Latino student, and most importantly as a first-gen student, it's pretty scary because not a lot of people like you go to school. So at first you kind of don't know people that have experienced this already. So I think the club that really helped me to engage with more Latinas like myself would have been LULAC. I think having that club on campus really helped me to engage and know more people that look like me and have the same questions as me. I think one thing that I'll never forget will be Catalyst in Denver for PTK. I think being able to experience that firsthand and to be able to see like the Iowa region and all the other regions, to see that, wow, like a lot of people really care about this. They care about trying to make a difference in like the education world, so I think that's really cool. And to be able to have here on campus really good advisors, I think that's what's really helped. I really enjoyed my time here, and I don't have any regrets on, not going to university straight after high school. And my first month, my first few weeks of the semester, I was like, you know what, I got the hang of this. I think I can do this, and I really enjoyed my time here.
Hi, my name is Jake Shoba, and I'm a graduate of Eastern Iowa Community Colleges in Muscatine. And here's my story. Well, since high school, I have dreamed of going to college, and it's always been on the back burner. Kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. And a few years ago, I decided it was time to stop putting it off. So I checked into classes here, and I started off with a couple classes to begin with, and that's been my journey. A few classes here, a few classes there, and 3 years later, I'm about to graduate. The deeper understanding of the world that I live in, honestly, that's truly what I'm going to take from my experience here at the community college. Every class I've had has opened my eyes in a new way that I didn't realize I wasn't seeing the world in. Especially the conservation classes. As an amateur conservationist, I always thought that I had a pretty good grasp on things, but there's so much I didn't know, and so much more I don't know, that I'm excited. I'm humbled by that, to have the experience to learn what I've learned, and I'm excited to learn more about it. ACOP was a group that I joined, all kinds of people, and that's basically about creating an environment that's welcome to everybody, and I like that. That's the kind of world I want to live in. The Young Democrats on campus, I was part of the rebuilding of that organization. I did manage to find time to join the choir, and for 4 semesters I was in the choir, and I really enjoyed that too. I haven't sang for a group of people since high school, but I enjoyed it back then, and I found I still enjoy it to this day. The instructors that you have here on campus are amazing. What you've put together, what has been put together here, is a group of professionals that are all masters of their craft, and they care about sharing that knowledge. So I'm going to take a little bit of every experience I've had with each professor and carry that with me. It's been a challenge coming back as a non-traditional age student. As I told them the first semester that I came here, the last time I had any significant time on the computer was playing the Oregon Trail in high school. So it was a whole new ballgame for me when I started to learn to use the computer again. I always knew that it was for me. Whether or not I was going to be able to succeed at it has been the question, though. It's hard. It's hard managing, living your day-to-day life, working, and then coming to school too. It's a lot to do at once, and you got to be dedicated to be doing it. MCC is very flexible on accommodations to help somebody who is still working, has a family, to get their degree, so it can be managed. I would say that it's for anybody, and it just takes a little bit of time. Well, my dream job would be having a part in bringing back the Mississippi to what it once was, and I may have an opportunity with that coming up. I recently accepted a job with the United States Corps of Engineers as a student trainee, and I'll be starting next week as a park ranger / habitat specialist on the Mississippi River. I can just say that I feel privileged to have had the experience here at MCC. It's really a great place to come and learn, and I'm walking out of this place with a deeper understanding of myself and the world that I live in. And I'm humbled by it, and I appreciate it, and I'll always be thankful for it.
My name is Tia Day. I am a graduate of Eastern Iowa Community Colleges in Muscatine, and this is my story. I didn't really want to move away. I wanted to stay in the area, stay close to family, so that's one reason I chose Muscatine Community College. I also got a couple scholarships that pushed me this way. The staff and faculty that I met at orientation and on tours were great. I knew some friends that were coming here. I also didn't really know what I was doing, what major I wanted to go into, so I thought it was a great transition from high school. So I just went into general studies here. I'll get my liberal arts degree. I'm actually going to take a gap year and decide between OT, occupational therapy, and then RPTA, Recreation, Parks, and Tourism Administration. So they're kind of different, but I know I want to work like in the community, be hands-on, meet lots of new people. But like I said, it just gave me a really good start. And then from here, I joined a bunch of clubs and I got to meet a bunch of new people. One of my scholarship requirements was to join a club, and I did not want to. I was terrified, I was super shy. But from there, I met Carrie Hansen, and she pushed me to join Student Leadership Council. And then from there, I joined Student Ambassadors because they were kind of tied together. And then I joined PTK. I help out in the tutoring center. I joined the Silver and Blue volunteer program. I'm very thankful that it was a requirement because I think it's super important to be involved on campus. Take that leap that you're not sure if you want to take. Get involved, you'll meet new people. It has become like my second home. I keep saying I've met so many people. It's such like a family like atmosphere. We just all support each other. We all know each other, call each other by first names. It's an amazing, amazing experience. I mean, for those looking at enrolling in MCC, I promise I was in the same shoes. I didn't really know if I wanted to come here. I'm very, very thankful that I took that leap of faith because coming here, I just met amazing people. And it's so much more than just a community college, so.
My name is Fernando Carrillo. I'm a graduate of Eastern Iowa Community College in Muscatine, and this is my story. So I went to Muscatine High School, and it was in my junior year where my counselor, they let me know about how you could take, they let us take 2 dual credit classes here the following year, so I went ahead and I did that. So I was technically a full-time student my spring semester of my senior year, and then since I'd already taken some courses, I decided to take summer courses too, and then I was already on pace to get my degree this spring, so I continued coming here. I mean, I managed to get my my tuition covered both semesters, but a big thing that helped was I got the EICC Connection Scholarship from high school. If you take, I think it's like 3-4 classes, for a certain amount of credits, you get half off tuition for your first 2 semesters, so that really helped. So originally, it was just that idea of getting my degree quickly, but during my time here, I managed to turn it into much more than that, which I'm thankful for. But in high school, I wasn't involved very much or anything, so I really initially it was just, since I already have those credits, I'll just continue trying to get my degree quickly. But once I got here, I got told about PTK, so that was the first big thing that I participated in, was being a member of that. And I was pretty active. I went to most meetings, went to all the events and stuff, so participating in the 2 big projects that we had was pretty cool. And then I was also a part of John DeBeat's Young Democrats Club, which is also cool. We hosted a number of events on campus too. If something came up, I just go. Say there's an event that came up, I'd go see what came out of it. And from it, I've been able to walk away with a lot of experience and a lot of influences.
So to my fellow graduates, whether you plan on continuing your education, going into the workforce, or truly whatever it is that you may want to do, pursue those opportunities that arrive, whether they be big or small, as you will be surprised at how they may impact you and where they'll take you. Congratulations to all of you. I wish you nothing but success as you move forward. Thank you.